Beyond. Hey everybody, it's Shifu Elliott. I'm here to offer you a few more tips on your Tai Chi practice. I had hoped to make the next video a slightly simpler technique, but I have just had a lot of my students ask me for help with this specific move that many of them are working on in their forms right now. So we're going to go over how to do the heel kick, Dēng Jiǎo, also just called the Tai Chi Kick. Before we start, please remember that these videos are no substitution for the guidance of a martial arts instructor in person to walk you through doing these movements. These videos are meant to be supplemental to in-person learning, either from myself or from another qualified instructor, okay? So you can break the heel kick down into 7 steps, okay? I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do this. One is if you have bad balance. Some of my older students have a hard time getting their legs up to do the kick, or if you have some kind of medical issue or something like that that makes it tough for you to balance on one leg. I will give you the easier version first, and then I'll show you the more difficult version, okay? So the easier version, one, I am going to put my weight in my right leg and touch my left heel out at a 45-degree angle as my hands cross each other. I'm going to be kicking with my right leg, so my right hand is on the outside. 2, I load the weight into the left leg as my hands circle. 3, I touch my toe in front of me, okay? Now we're gonna do the easy version. 4, I'm going to lift my hands up in an X with the right hand on the outside. Even if you are doing the easy version of this, I want you folks to lift from your hips, okay? So don't just bring the knee straight up. I need you to lift from your hips, and then you can let the toe rest back down again, okay? So 4 is lifting and touching. 5, elbows and knee go out at the same time. So it's like an opening, right? Use your chest and your back and your hips to open up. Okay, 6 is going to be an extension of the hands as you touch your heel. Do not pop your hands straight out to the side like a jack-in-the-box. Keep your palms pointing forward and the elbows down, and sink a little bit to touch your heel. 7, bring it back in again. Then we can do it on the other side. So 1, I touch my heel, my right heel at a 45-degree angle, cross my hands with the left hand on top. 2, make a circle as I shift the weight into the right leg. 3, touch my toe in front of me as my hands reach the bottom of the circle. 4, lift using the hips, left hand on the outside this time. 5, open. 6, extend and touch my heel. And 7, comes back in again, okay? That's the easy version. Now I'll show you folks the more difficult version where you actually lift the leg up off the ground. The most important thing is that you feel strong, balanced, and stable through the standing leg, almost like a telephone pole or a tree going down into the ground before you lift the leg up on the other side. You don't want to be trying to balance as the leg is already up in the air. Your balance is already established before the leg even begins to lift, okay? So 1, I'm touching the left heel, crossing my hands with the right hand on the outside. 2, I'm shifting the weight into the left leg as I circle my hands. 3, touching my toe as the hands reach the bottom of the circle. 4, using my hips to lift. Again, I am not coming up like this using the quadriceps. I'm using my hips and then releasing in, right? So the motion of the leg is up and then in, seating into the hip joint, right? So this is 4, I'm finding my balance first, lifting. 5, opening. 6, extend. 7, back in. Then starting on the other side, 1, I touch my right heel and cross my hands with the left hand on the outside. 2, shift the weight into the right leg as the hands circle. 3, touch the floor with your foot as the hands come down. Find your balance. 4, lift using the hips and then release it in. 5, open. 6, extend. 7, back in. And then you can just relax, okay? In between the kicks, when the one foot comes down, you just let the foot come down naturally, where you would as if you were taking a step forward. You don't have to do a huge step into a bow stance or anything specific like that. The most important thing is to lift from the hips, okay? Lift from the hips. So I'm not kneeing up like that. I'm dropping, pushing my Mingmen out, dropping my tailbone underneath, and then tilting up with the hips to get my leg up. And then I can release it in, open, extend, and then back. If you can lift with the hips, you'll be able to get the kick higher. I think that just about covers it. I hope you folks find this helpful in your practice of the heel kick or Dēng Jiǎo or Tai Chi Kick. Keep training, and I'll see you folks next time. Thank you.